All right, the extended version of the Q&A that I had on my main channel. We're going to be covering a bunch of very, very juicy questions that I didn't put on my main channel, simply because I didn't want to make that video 30 minutes long. So we're going to have them here. And and with that being said, let's cut into it. So Marcel asks, what's your best formula for self-motivation and discipline? To be super frank with you, I'm not a big believer in motivation. One of the reasons why I like this question though, is because it focuses as well on discipline. And the reason why I say that is because I don't rely on motivation to get work done. I rely on discipline. And for me, the best way to start building that discipline is to set yourself a bunch of goals every single day and stick to it. Come hell or high water, you get it done. And the way you get it done is by starting small fast. So maybe you start by telling yourself to wake up 15 minutes earlier. And that is your goal. Maybe the next goal that you set yourself is to take a cold shower. Maybe the next one is to get to your desk by 8 a.m. And as you begin sticking to those goals and achieving them, then you start building that discipline. And so discipline for me is something that you build progressively over time. And it gets to a point where you don't have to rely on motivation to get stuff done. You just rely on the discipline you've been building over the past few months and even years. So that's really my best formula for building that self-motivation and discipline. And as you start sticking to those small goals, start piling up bigger and bigger challenges and goals. So that is my best formula. Next question is, how's everything? Didn't see you much lately here. Good question. And it is true that I've been missing from social media. It's probably been 4 to 5 months since I've posted consistently on all social media platforms, since I've been really active on social media, which is kind of the way that I like to do social media. Consistency for me is absolutely key, really, when it comes to everything, but also for building a personal brand that people find value from. But yeah, I've been missing. All is well, but I did feel like I had to take a step back on social media and posting content, because I had to put certain structures in place to deal with the type of growth that I was experiencing and to really take things up a whole new level. You know, as I spoke about on my comeback video, I found myself that around 4 to 5 months ago, I found myself in a place where I'd experienced kind of the growth that I'd been looking for the past, maybe 3 to 4 years. And I'd kind of hit this glass ceiling where I was a bit complacent as well, right? So it was time to take a step back, really think about the things that could move the needle forward, that I was passionate about, build those structures in place. And that is why I had to put all my focus and attention on that one thing. And I found that, at least for me, it's really hard to be on social media. It's really hard to be on Instagram and, posting stories, documenting my day, posting content even, if all my energy, focus, and attention is going on this one thing. Especially because for me, creating content on social media is a bit of a creative outlet for me, right? And so for me to be able to come up with ideas and videos that you guys are gonna like, I have to be in that mode where these ideas are coming to me, right? Because I'm open to them, right? But when all my energy was going to these businesses, my education platform, as well as my ecom brand, obviously I had to put the social media aside. Coming stateside anytime soon, I would like to, but for that to happen, restrictions regarding the mandates and all that stuff and vaccines have to be a bit more chill for me to do that. So I would like to, but I'd have to select the states that I go to pretty carefully, and the whole landscape isn't ideal over in these states. So that's that. Do you invest? Yes, but not too actively and not too much. I'd rather, like, what I invest in at the end of the day, what I invested in when I started out was myself primarily, right? What I invest in now is in the creation of businesses, right? Or to further grow my businesses, because there's really nothing that's going to give me the type of return and such predictable return that my businesses are going to give me, right? So yes, I do have a bunch of money in crypto. I'm also going to be starting to invest into real estate, which I'm going to be documenting the journey on this channel. I don't really have stocks anymore. So primarily a bit of crypto, not the biggest believer, not the biggest hype man when it comes to crypto. I do believe in the technology somewhat, certain coins as well, but my main investment aside from my businesses is always going to be real estate. It's something that I also am passionate about, and something that I quite like. So that's that. Is it the right time to start SMA? There's never going to be a right time. You just got to do it, right? If you believe in the business model, if you resonate with the idea of a service-based business model and adding value to real businesses, then do it. Waiting for a right time is always a bad strategy. What is your opinion on affiliate marketing? Is it a good source of income? It could be a good source of income. It wouldn't be my primary or even secondary source of income. I think affiliate marketing isn't very predictable, and anything that is not predictable and anything that is not super value driven, meaning like, the end consumer is not primary, right, in the equation, is not a business that I think has longevity, right? Now, can it be a good source of income when you have maybe an audience, when when you're driving traffic to a specific service as a byproduct of you like growing your business? It could be 100%, right? But it wouldn't be my sole focus. Where are you from? Madrid, Spain. 2022 goals. I haven't really given them much thought, to be honest. I used to be the type of person, as I've mentioned already, I used to be the type of person that would be very focused on the external, the goals, the achieving, all that stuff. But now I'm taking it more as it comes. Now I still do have goals. I still do have things that I want to achieve. But 2021 is not even over yet. So I'm focused on this year. And there's still a lot to do this year. I gotta launch my ecom brand. I'm taking School of Ecom, my new education platform, to the next level. I want to get back to my personal brand grind, and so there's a bunch of places I want to still travel to, and so I'm still focused on this year. But the next question: what's the best trait someone can have to succeed? The best trait is putting your ego aside and being able to learn from people, right? The second trait is not giving up, right? So just iterating according to feedback, obviously, right? But being able to have the discipline and the grit to chip every single day at it. Do you yourself use any agency services? Yes, I do, especially for my ecom brand that's going to be coming out. But even for my education platform, right now I'm having a web agency build out my my website. So yeah, I do. So that is that for the extended version of this Q&A. If you've enjoyed it, go ahead and smash the like button. And if you haven't subbed to this new channel, there's content coming out every single day. That is right. If you want, you can just exit this video and check on the channel. We're posting content every single day. And so if you don't want to miss any of that, go ahead and sub to this channel. And with that being said, I'll see you on the next one.